What's happening, dudes? And welcome back to part... What part is it? Sorry.
Just say it's day 25.
Yeah, we're on day...
God damn it.
We're on day 25 of Hell's Kitchen, and we get the final table. So I've got the full capacity of 6.
God, you, Ross, you fucking up like it gives me instant flashbacks to Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
That Steven forgot the number.
Part 13 of the remake 2.5.
I know where I am. We're on part 7.
Tonight on Hell's Kitchen, Ross laughs at us as we are stuck in the same boring fucking gameplay loop. Andrew loses his sanity, and I walk out of the house.
When did this turn into Top Gear again?
Well, we did have Top Gear tangents. So.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So as you can see there, I'm at full capacity in the dining room.
So which members would each of us be? I'd for sure be Hammond, right?
What about you, Andrew?
Probably Clarkson, since I'm nuts.
Yeah.
I'll probably be James Me.
Yeah,
because
Captain Slow.
Yeah.
Which means that after this, you're going to have to go into my kitchen and make us the ultimate cheese sandwich.
Jeez.
Yeah, I finally showed Steven the photo because he didn't know what the context was.
Yeah. Yeah, both where it came from and even somebody made a remix of it.
What was that documentary video he made where he lived in a Lego house for a little bit?
That would be James Me's Toy Stories.
Yeah, I remember.
That was from the late.
Imagine that back in the 90s when it was advertised. Toy Story, not brought to you by Pixar, but by a local Englishman called James May.
Thank God Toy Story's not a real thing, because if it was, and all my Ichigo figures, my Bleach Ichigo Kurosaki figures came to life, I'd be coming back to a giant crater, because the house would be completely fucking destroyed from Getsuga 10 shows being launched everywhere. Funny thing, actually, speaking of Bleach, apparently it's been leaked that is coming to Fortnite.
What is not coming to Fortnite?
If there's one thing on this planet that'll get me to try Fortnite out, you better believe it'll be fucking Bleach. And the best part is, Ichigo's main character theme, number 1, is apparently gonna be in there as well. I will be there for that shit, believe me.
We are number 1.
No, it's not that good. That's not the Lazy Town song. It's like one of the greatest main character themes in all of anime. You need to take a listen to it at some point.
It's there you go. I screwed up.
Yep.
The vegetables.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on, Steven. Commence. Laugh.
Yep.
Because I put 2 vegetables in.
Wait, what's the skeleton laugh? The one that you hear when you press new game on the start screen for Medieval.
Nice try. I got a 5-star dish on that one.
Okay, I think we're going to have to call someone for Steven here. I think he's got a serious condition with that laugh.
Back in the early days of Cal Gaming, you had your laughing gas.
Crash Bandicoot too, Andrew? Belly flopping in the middle of the electric fence when the bees sting you.
No, we don't talk about that, Steven.
Or immediately flying right into the fire after respawning in a jetpack level. Or missing a jump in a polar bear level and causing me and Sean to die laughing. And by the way, Sean, if you're watching this, hi. We're still laughing at Andrew.
And also to the 5 boys.
Or that secret passage in, what was it, Bear Down, that I was trying to slide into the ice.
Yeah. Didn't you get the glitch with the nitro box? Where the regular crate, for some reason, was coded as a nitro when it would leap up into the air? Yeah.
It happened to me twice.
Yeah, I tested that myself, and that does happen there all the time for some reason. I think it's when the box jumps up after it's bounced by the nitro. I don't know why that happens.
Yeah, apparently. What the fuck, man?
That's the only time it happens in the game too, for some reason.
So yeah, as you can see there, I'm struggling to keep the fire out there.
Yep.
So basically, yeah, the game is really starting to put a fight in me now.
Yeah.
Aye, but it's also boring as to fuck because we're trying to.
Yeah, there's nothing left to talk about.
We're trying to come up with multiple tangents to keep our sanity in check.
One tangent we could talk about earlier this year, we had Edinburgh Comic Con. We got to meet Neil Newbon again.
I met him once before at the Insomnia Game Festival down at the NEC Birmingham.
I got to meet Nadji Jeter, the voice of Miles Morales in the Spider-Man games. Really nice bloke. And go ahead.
And also for the Sunday, I actually met at Edinburgh. I met Neil.
Yeah.
Neil Newborn, yeah.
Neil Newborn, yeah. His queue was massive on both days because he's the most popular guest. Like, that's because of Baldur's Gate 3. The character he plays in that, Astarion, is like one of the most popular characters in recent years.
You say he's popular, but I only know him as Nikolai in Resident Evil 3 remake.
Yeah, and Heisenberg, RE8.
Heisenberg as well, yes. Okay. But I'm also remembering him as Nikolai. He's unreliable. Capable to regular with accounts.
My favorite is the, no, you print money. I like money. And I told him that was one of my favorite quotes. He actually remembered me as well. Like, I told him that he'd signed my Resident Evil 8 steelbook with I'm a goddamn freedom fighter. And he was like, yeah, I remember that. It's good to see you again.
I bet you when he was asked to do that line in RE8 where he's like, I'm gonna murder that boulder punching asshole. I'm willing to bet the first time he read that line, he did not know the context.
Funny thing, I heard him he actually was saying that line while he was taking photos with some fans as well. Like, some boulder punching assholes. Neil great.
We're never going to let that down, Mr. Redfield. You somehow survived in a volcano and you punched a boulder in a volcano.
So he was a really nice person to meet when I met him.
Yeah, I also got to meet Maggie Robertson, Lady D from Resident Evil 8. She's a really nice person. Like, it's so much fun. She was really she's actually a villain in Baldur's Gate 3 as well, and I was talking to her about, so how does it feel to be a villain in both the Baldur's Gate and Resident Evil universes? And she says it's a massive honor. Like, she never imagined that she'd be where she is right now.
Well, to be fair, a lot of actors say when it comes to their jobs, playing the bad guy is more fun than playing the good guy.
Fun thing, Kevin Conroy has gone on the record saying that anytime, like, a lot of people don't like when Batman is villain, but Kevin Conroy...
was a bit of a predicament with that one.
Yeah. Kevin Conroy went on the record.
I'm talking about the game. I was a bit of a predicament.
Yeah.
But never mind the kitchen.
Kevin Conroy has stated that one of his favourite interpretations of Batman to play is anytime he's a villain.
Oh, like in...
oh my god, and I hear you.
Like, the one time I actually saw an evil version of him on screen was that on the Arrowverse Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover then where he came back as an older Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, in live action.
But what this Bruce Wayne did is that he stood by his code, like, the origin's the same, until one day he finally snapped. And then he said in a line of dialogue to Kate Kane, who's Batwoman, he said, fight not with monsters, lest you become a monster. I've lost track of how many people I've killed. Yeah. And he's now got a collection room in his mansion with trophies of the victim he's killed, including Joker, Poison Ivy, Mad Hatter, and Superman.
Yeah, and what was that one quote? Didn't he also have a quote that's pretty that was pretty legendary as well? And this Batman mythos, what is it? Life only makes sense when you force it.
That's because it was from Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. But yeah, Kevin Conroy loves to play a villain version of Batman. And this also applied, contrary to what a lot of people tried to make it, he actually loved playing evil Batman in Suicide Squad as well. As shit as that game is, like, I love his performance in that game from the cutscenes. It's just such a shame the way the character was treated. So much so that they actually had to backtrack on it with the fucking ending that they made.
Although to me, that was not his last job. His last voiceover job was the Justice League animated Crisis on Infinite Earths part where Timber goes to the animated universe and it's just him and Mark Hamill's Joker, and he says, if I get to go out like this, at least I get to go out being Batman. And that's it.
I really like the way, like, it's not even that, it's the fact that Joker, like, says to him, what is it, oh, Batsy, it's the end of the world and you want to spend it with me. I didn't know you cared.
But I also think Mark Hamill's gone around saying that, which this makes sense with Conroy no longer here, sadly. I don't think he'll be coming back as the Joker.
Yeah, because Kevin Conroy was the Batman.
Yeah, like every time I read occasionally when I read a comic, I think of his voice.
Yeah, like there will never be another. Like, he was the best Batman and the best Bruce Wayne. Like, the best of both worlds, and it really sucks knowing that he'll never be able to portray the character again.
If you were talking about live action, like movies, I would say my favorite is probably, ironically, Ben Affleck.
Well, the suit, it's just
but as Bruce Wayne too, like as an older Bruce Wayne.
Funnily enough, I think, as bad as the interpretation was back in the day with Batman and Robin, I think I think George Clooney could make a good Bruce Wayne nowadays.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't.
Well,
think so.
honestly, he didn't look that bad at the end.
I mean,
of
for
Flash.
fuck's sake, the last scene we see of the Flash movie is a joke where he comes back as Batman.
Yeah, it's a joke, but he didn't look bad, honestly, as Bruce. I think they could have made that work.
Until Ezra Miller fucked everything up.
Yeah, fucking lunatic.
Like, I'm sorry, Ezra Miller.
No, fuck him.
He's not. He's not the Flash. To me, the Flash is Grant Gustin.
Yeah, I hate actors who can't. There's always that one moron who can't be a decent person, and amongst everything, it's like, why is this so hard in this day and age? People should know their influence, like, especially famous people. Like, the entire world always has eyes on you, especially on social media as well. So it's like, your actions have consequences.
This is brought to you by Stephen Allen and his true to life lessons.
There's nothing to talk about.
Any more tangents, boys?
Where's the face? I feel like fucking Scrat at the end of, like, go ahead. You were saying? Oh wait,
No, he wasn't saying anything. It's like you say fish. Does that mean a game of COD?
I feel like fucking Scrat at the end of Ice Age, losing my fucking mind with what we're going through right now. Funny thing, I actually found the Blu-ray for the first Ice Age in a charity shop the other day, 30 pence.
I remember when those came out, you loved Scratch.
Scrat is the funniest fucking thing in those whole movies.
Aye.
I can't, and when Blue Sky Studios shut down, they actually put out an animation, one final animation, where Scrat actually, he has the acorn, and he finally eats it. Have you not seen that?
No, actually.
We were showing you that after this.
I've seen it. I've already seen it.
Yeah.
The only other one clip I remember was where he interacted with Peter Griffin's Family Guy. No, those are my nuts.
It was funny too, because I think it's the director of the movie that voiced Scrat in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I love the joke at the end. 20,000 years later, he's frozen in the ice, and then he starts falling out, but the acorn gets washed away. It's like 20,000 years of waiting. He just starts headbutting a tree until
coconut.
And that's his new obsession. And then he causes a volcano to erupt.
It's like, that's the world. Okay, so what caused this world's destruction? Was it a cataclysmic event? No,
it was a fucking squirrel.
No, it's just some daft squirrel with a coconut.
Ice Age is one of those it's one of those series where unfortunately it kind of got worse with every entry.
Yeah,
2 was alright.
I only stopped that.
And so with 6 tables, I've got a perfect run again.
2 was still funny, but after that it was like, yeah, I think this needs to end now.
Especially when they went to fucking space.
Yeah, I heard.
And now we're on to day 26 out of 35.
Wasn't that just Scrat that was in space?
I have no idea, but all I saw was a poster. I'm like, and I mean, they went, yep, they've jumped the shark.
There is a new one coming out, but it's not being made by Blue Sky Studios, so it's like...
It'll be Disney because they bought them.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
And on day 26, I get a speed increase on the meat.
Why can't we have a speed increase on all the ingredients, Ramsay?
Yeah, we're slowly working our way towards that, actually. But
because of the speed increase on the meat, like I said once again, the prep time is cut in half.
But yeah, with this new Ice Age movie, it's like, I kind of hope Scrat's not there, because it's like, we already got a conclusion.
Yes, I know, Gordon, this is Hell's Kitchen.
We already got a conclusion to Scrat, funny little antics with that last animation. So it's like, this is what we were bringing up, and like, in another part, or was it earlier? I don't know. That IPs are never allowed to end.
Yes.
Like, even though Blue Sky Studios shut down in not exactly the happiest of circumstances, we did at least get to see Scrat finally get his acorn.
But these IPs give us money. We need money to live.
Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, anyone? That fucking Naruto story ended, and then I think the higher ups were like, no, we want this to continue. So it's like, it's not even the same author doing it anymore, like Masashi Kishimoto. I think he's just a supervisor. I think it was going so bad at one point, he did come back. for the Boruto manga, but I don't know if he's still actually writing it. But I've just dropped off on it, honestly.
Tangent number 60.
Yeah.
Check.
Being that's another thing as well. Writing manga is a very stressful job. It takes a big toll on these artists, to the point where they're often having to take breaks because it is a very demanding job. Because it's a weekly, it can be weekly, monthly, or something. That's actually one of the things about the Bleach manga. There was the ending was unfortunately very rushed, and it turned out Tite Kubo, the author, had he was dealing with a bunch of health issues.
So did you see him prepare a table before?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So yeah, unfortunately, because of a combination of from rumors
Starting to get backed up at the entrance.
Rumors that Shonen Jump wanted it to end early, and his health issues. Tite Kubo, the ending for the Bleach manga was unfortunately pretty rushed, but thankfully, the 1,000-Year Blood War anime adaptation, which will be ending next year with part 4.
And there you go again. I've done it.
Yeah.
2 meats
Because I was going to comment, it's
and 2 cheeses.
all 4 of those dishes need meat. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But yeah, 1,000-Year Blood War part 4, which has been... Kubo has been personally supervising it the whole way through. Hopefully he'll be able to expand on the ending and give it the send-off that it
I was trying to be clever here, since I was falling behind.
Do you know what it
you
was?
fucked up.
Because Ramsey's he was scared to piss him off. Because you've been on his good shits for God knows how long.
Got a 4-star on that one.
Yep.
Seriously.
One thing, and another thing as well, it's next year when 1,000 Blood War Part 4 gets dubbed, that'll be the last time, at least for the time being, that
I know they're getting impatient, Ramsey.
that Johnny Obosh steps into the role of Ichigo. So it's I can't wait. I can't wait for him to send it off in the best possible way. I've been listening.
Also, look at my fireball. Look how quickly that rolls.
Yeah, it's getting pretty.
Can we actually get him to piss off so we can finish this playthrough early?
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was around the 2000. The Bleach anime started in 2004, I think, but I think the dub started around maybe 2005, 6.
Wasn't it in competition with another anime I remember back then? Was it Naruto?
Yeah, Naruto actually was before Bleach. The manga, which are just in case you don't know, Andrew, manga are comics in Japan. They're actually read from right to left instead of left to right. So you open the book from the right and you read the panels from right to left, dialogue and everything. So
that's weird.
Yeah,
I wonder if they did that. I wonder if they did that intended because it's nine times out of folk in the world when they buy a book, they immediately go to the left page.
It's funny too when you buy a manga volume and open it from the left. It says, "No, wait, you're right. Sorry, you're starting from the wrong side of the thing." But yeah, the Bleach manga started in 2001, I think it was, and Naruto was 1990 or something.
And the reason I was saying Naruto is because again I'm getting flashbacks to Johnny's review of one game, which was Naruto Clash of Ninja.
Yeah. The Naruto IP has been one. Naruto's. We called them the Big Three back in the day. There were 3 big manga that were a part of Shonen Jump's weekly releases. The Big Three were referred to as One Piece, which is still going, by the way. It's got well over 1,100 chapters. One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. Bleach and Naruto ended, but Naruto's still going, as I brought up with the Boruto Next Generations manga.
Well, you know how speaking about my end of anime and manga.
Yeah.
Back last year, I was starting to watch an anime called Black Butler. Basically, it started as a manga in 2006.
Yeah.
That features a 13-year-old noble boy named CL Phantom Hive.
Yeah.
With his demon butler Sebastian Michaelis.
One of my favorites in recent years is an anime manga called My Dress Up Darling. It's about this high school boy named Gojo who creates these Hina dolls. He crafts these dolls, right? It's a hobby of his, but years ago he was traumatized by a former friend who called him out about making
I am moving my ass, Gordon.
About making dolls, saying that they're for girls, so it traumatized him. And in high school, he meets this teenager at high school called
And I forgot to serve the dish.
Marin Kitagawa, who doesn't hide her passions, wears them on her sleeve. And so it's essentially a romance story where the two of them start to connect with each other through Marine's love for cosplay. Gojo actually makes the costumes for her.
Ah, so like a job.
No, he volunteers to do it for her because she's such a big fan.
And does she take advantage of him, or does she genuinely like, oh, thank you for doing
No,
this?
she actually grows to fall in love with him as the story goes on. There's 2 seasons of it right now on like Netflix and that. But the manga ended earlier this year, and no spoilers, but let's just say it ended exactly the way it needed to. It's such a beautiful ending.
Like it didn't rush its ending or anything like that.
The ending might have been rushed, but there's rumors going about that the author had health issues again because of like the fucking. Again, this is what the manga industry does to authors, man. Like, but the ending we did get, like, even though it might have been a bit rushed, it still ended exactly the way everyone was hoping it would.
I'm glad to hear that, because if there's one thing I hate regarding television series in general, is when they finish on a fucking cliffhanger and they never fucking resolve it.
Yeah.
Speaking about cliffhangers, when Hell's Kitchen does that, well, for a certain episode, kind of like that. I remember one time in Hell's Kitchen, this was one person who was a former military man. He lashed out at Ramsey, and at one point he took off his jacket and started confronting him.
Yeah, we talked about this, Joseph.
And also season 6 episode 2 ended in a cliffhanger, and then when it came back when episode 3 came out, it continued with his outrage at Ramsey.
Yeah,
and then Ramsey was like, total shame. Absolute total shame.
Someone else was supposed to be eliminated, but because of the way he acted, he was the one that went instead.
Yep.
7 seconds.
Glad to know that Hell's Kitchen is not just the ones that it's not about how you cook good, it's if you're a good person.
And also, but you remember, you gotta go through all of the mental pain if you want to win the prize. An executive chef's position as one of his restaurants.
What if sorry to interrupt, but what if your prize after all that was just $120?
But don't forget though, you know how I know like I said about the prize, you remember it's a quota of $1 million a year in salary.
Yeah. And you get to be a sous chef at one of his
restaurants. Yeah.
What if some sad fuck wins in and goes, I don't want to be that sous chef.
No. I've never had it.
Actually, in fact, yes, I have seen that in Hell's Kitchen.
Wait, what?
There was one contestant where he says, I don't want the restaurant, I just want to win for the money.
Oh.
That was from one chef from a later season in Hell's Kitchen.
Wait, I don't know. I don't think she won though. But she made her motives clear, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yes.
And also, but also, here's something I want to point out. You know, in Hell's Kitchen, you see those chefs getting injured in the kitchen or being injured or doing a punishment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, those are quite brutal. I know that I've always said that once there was a chef called Danny. He dislocated his arm during a punishment.
Yeah.
But you know what he did? He never quitted. He kept on going for it despite the pain on his arm.
He only had one arm to work with, and he actually won the whole thing.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
You said you were talking about how brutal it is. Yeah, it was fucking brutal. These fork marks were from Ramsey himself, my thigh.
No, the punishments are like they have to help farm, get heavy bags of ingredients or stuff like that, or something.
Ingredients, prep food, prep both kitchens, clean the dorms.
Manual labor.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
And even some chefs even had to quit Hell's Kitchen because of their own health, or they've just their bodies have taken too much of a toll.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
I imagine every time it all syncs up at once, Sephiroth must be watching when it gets to 7 seconds.
You know how, speaking about which, Hell's Kitchen, you know how, during dinner stories or prep, I have seen chefs, getting actually injured in the kitchen by, from deep cuts or something.
Or burns.
Yeah, burns will definitely,
I can imagine.
I know, Gordon, I know you tell me to move my ass, and that's what I'm doing.
Whenever they all get to 7 seconds at once, I imagine I just imagine the Sephiroth quote from Remake: 7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. What would you do with
You said that, I'm imagining Wesker in the kitchen. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have.
It's so fucking funny because Sephiroth in both in
I slipped up there.
both in the older Final Fantasy VII media and the new media. It's voiced by a Superman actor.
Yeah, that's I've actually completed it.
I'm sorry, Ross. Tyler who?
Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah, he's Superman and Superman and Lois in the Arrowverse.
He is also the voice of Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, and will definitely be returning.
And he was not, as far as I know, George Newbern also voiced Sephiroth.
Yeah. That's twice now. And it honestly kind of fits, because in the world of Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth pretty much was Superman in many ways before, like, he
lost one of
descended
his
into
wings.
madness. Before he descended into madness, Sephiroth was a very valiant, chivalrous, honorable warrior who fought for
We have another perfect day.
peace and justice. But when he learned about the true origins of his birth, he descended into madness.
Is it sad that I find this more interesting than what's going on in the kitchen?
Yeah. Once again, folks, because this game gets a bit longer in days, we're gonna have to cut it here. So we'll see you next time for the weekend of week 4.
Oh my god.
So we're not leaving hell just yet.
Oh.